No, but you gotta like an actual beard.
Like a real beard, like the ones that are full. Cause I have like the ones that are like kind of like.
Cause it's not like my beard, right? It's because mine's just like a chin strap kind of.
Yeah.
All right.
But your chin strap looks like a legit chin strap now. Like this is a legit chin strap.
Bro, I trimmed it yesterday.
You did?
So
Like down here?
I hate how like it had like that. It looks so ugly with like two like 4 or 5 little strands.
Just out?
Yeah, just like hanging all out. I hated that. So I grabbed my guards, and I just like trimmed it down. So like this.
So it's all equal down here.
So it's a little more equal, and then this I don't really trim too much because like I'm just trying to like let it grow out.
Yeah.
So that's the goal right now, just getting it to.
I was looking at through the screen, yeah. I can yo, your chin strap is clean as shit though.
And then I think it looks proper out down here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I make a U down here.
Oh yeah, I was
A
like
U,
so
yeah.
like with your neckline, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to even fuck. I'm looking at my guy in MLB The Show because it's actually crazy that you can just look at yourself there and it's like, damn, like I feel like the goatee look pretty good, and like the fucking rough stubble where like you have shit even like over here like on the sides like not a clean beard like like a scruffy ass.
Would you make it like James Harden, Jaylen Brown type?
Fuck no, I think not, because like, even if it does grow that much, I'm gonna just look like a Taliban member. Like it wouldn't even look proper if it grew like that. I think I need like the who even has a clean like. Usually baseball players have these kind of beards like like fucking.
But you saw Turner the other? No, Turner has a huge ass.
Yeah,
beard.
Turner has like he's a ginger guy, right?
Yeah, he's a ginger guy.
He has a I like Springers and Bichette.
I like Vladdy's.
Oh, I think you could probably grow that, cause his is like down here.
Yeah, his is down there. But I want cheek hair.
Oh, cheek hair, yeah.
I want cheek hair though.
Wait, have you even grown cheek hair?
Like if you look closely, it's like it's like dotted.
Oh yeah, it's dotted.
So sparse.
Damn, that's when it's not even gonna grow at that point.
I don't know, so I'm using my micro needle to like help me with that.
You have a derma roller, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like the pen. I need to start pen.
Oh, the pen's not bad, but it
pen's
takes
the
so
best.
much more effort to get to the places you want though.
No, not really. I think it just takes longer to do your whole face, cause like, but the thing with the pen is like, you can set it to a certain height, so you know like it'll exactly puncture that much. With a derma roller, like, you don't really know, like you might not
Mine's
even go that deep.
0.3 millimeters.
You have to press pretty hard on it, right? Like,
Oh, I just do it in the shower.
no.
So as I'm like I got my shampoo done, I just
Yeah.
let it sit for a bit and I just derma roll for a few minutes, and then I get the shampoo off, and then like I wash my face and then derma roll the other side. So I just take a few minutes to like switch sides and stuff, and then I finish up here because I'm not too worried about my chin.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. When I do my needle, I have like a serum. Like I have the actual serum that you put on
Like the
before.
pet type serum kind of thing. Right?
Like some CeraVe something, like some acidic something, something like that. And I just sit there. I like put in alcohol, like I clean it, put it in, like do my whole face, clean it, put it away. Like it's a real procedure that I just don't do. It's been like 2 months at this point, and like I don't think, I mean, maybe you can see on this. I got breakouts here, even here I got one. Like it's pretty bad. Like
I mean, like I think it's just your oil, your skin trying to like clear out the extra oils and stuff. Because if you're using the serum, it could like get a little clogged.
It clogs, yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't used anything. Like I've been trying to like, okay, maybe my face just I need to stop using shit. And
Are you stressed?
Yeah, bro. You should see I got right here.
If you're stressed, pimples can grow too. So.
How do I not be stressed, bro?
I don't know how I do it. Like I'm stressed all the time.
But you have no fucking acne, bro.
I have a lot of acne.
Acne? Yeah, but that's covered. This is like my acne has to be here, bro. Like, are you fucking serious? I got like head acne, bro. It's like,
I didn't know that was a thing.
Nah, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Like I got bumps in my hair or something. Yeah. Maybe I should start the podcast and introduce.
I mean, I feel like this is part of the pod already.
This is part of the pod. We're talking about fucking derma rolling, bro.
I mean, we could.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Nah, I'm playing. It's already too late. Anyways, I'm here with Ryan. Of course, that was a pretty subtle dab there. It was no.
It's been a tough few weeks.
Yeah.
We couldn't even record the last.
Oh yeah, we
last
didn't
time,
even.
Yeah.
We didn't even fucking tell anyone. We didn't put anything on the page. We just kind of just took a week off.
To be fair, we don't even get paid for this. We do this for fun.
Yeah.
So,
To be fair, yeah. Like if I decide not to record, I could just be like, "Yo, Ryan, I'm not recording this week."
Yeah.
I could do that, but we had to come back at least before the playoffs. You know,
of course.
To really talk about the amazing news that has happened, which is absolutely nothing
Bro,
this last couple of weeks.
I mean, Jalen Green's popping off. The Rockets are popping off.
Yeah, the Rockets are popping off.
They're
the
catching
Clippers
up.
are falling off.
Yeah. The Knicks are kind of like trying to stay afloat.
That's like 500. They're like a mid team right now. But Brunson last game. We probably have to talk about him.
61, 62
61
points?
and a loss to Wembanyama.
But Wemby with 40 and 20, that's crazy.
Bro, Wembanyama. Oh yeah, we didn't release the other. Okay, we actually did record an episode, but like, it was pretty scuffed. I just couldn't record it, like, or release it, because like if you listen to it, your ears might have exploded on how bad the audio was. But we did talk about Wembanyama being like one of like maybe the greatest international player, and maybe we'll allude to that in our topic
we'll talk
today.
about that later. But I don't agree on that.
Like Wembanyama, like 40 and 20 as a rookie, like bro, people have said it, and like it's been a narrative like this is the worst he's gonna be, you know?
This is his floor.
Yeah, this is his floor, like until he turns like 33, like unless injuries happen. But
I mean, like, look at the way he stretches. Look at the way he conditions himself. He's not gonna get injured like that.
Yeah, hopefully, like maybe nothing a freak injury, nothing. But like, I think that's the main thing. Like the way he stretches and like takes care of himself now is only gonna help him in the future. Like this, the way he like warms up could help him when he's 35, 36.
I mean, I think, judging by how long players' careers last nowadays, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays up till LeBron age.
Yeah, exactly. And especially like back then, like bro, diets were definitely not like this.
Back then.
You seen Charles Barkley talking about like, man, he's just stuffing pizzas in his face during practice. And I bet throughout even the 2010s, there are guys that are just taking days off. Like, you know, I won't lie, man. Like, if I was a player back then, I would be doing that shit too. Like, I wouldn't hesitate to like take my days off.
You're a millionaire. You can spend as much money as you want on food.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Like, you can hire a chef. Like,
I mean, that's what a lot of like LeBron's been doing that. Chris Paul's been doing that.
Yeah.
Paul George's been doing that, and like I think a lot of that's been a trend nowadays, right? It's like just keeping your body to the most healthy it can be, so you can perform the best you can do, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the way it should go. But you know, if you got millions of dollars and McDonald's just around the corner, I wouldn't be surprised if you're just like, yo, let me get 2 blueberry pies for tonight, you know?
Blueberry pies from McDonald's?
They
even have those?
Yeah, they have it now. I fuck with it.
Oh my god, I've never tried those. The apple pie is a classic.
Apple pie's always hot though.
Huh?
It's always hot. Like every
apple pies?
Yeah, I always bite into it. I'm just, you know. Like, it's
bro.
so hot.
Well, I don't even buy them, but when I used to work there, I used to smuggle them.
That was your shit.
Smuggle them home. They would never sell. That's why. I don't know why, but yeah. We're talking about diets.
Diets, yeah.
So I think now going forward, I mean, even like the guys today aren't really taking care of themselves. Like a lot of them, you can kind of tell the way they play and stuff. Like, I'm just looking at the future. Like, imagine in 2030 when like all this shit is set in stone. Like, there's a true path from when you're like 13 to 18 to take care of yourself. How is the NBA gonna evolve? Like, guys are gonna come into the league like at their best shape, at their peak shape at like 19. So just imagine.
And it's downhill from there.
Downhill from there?
I'd say some of them are downhill from there. Like, look at Zion.
Yeah.
He came into the league pretty well built, and then he's been on and off these last few years. I mean, this year he's been looking pretty solid this year.
Yeah, he's like okay. Yeah.
I mean, the Pelicans, 5th in the West?
Yeah, and a lot of that goes through Zion too. Like he's their second best guy, I would say.
After BI.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But then you can see other guys, like, they actually try to work on their body. So, like, it's really still 50-50 in my opinion, but a lot of people are slowly going back towards, like, I want to take care of myself.
And I think a lot of guys, especially, like, you hear older players, especially, like, they say they feel their best when they're, like, past 30. Like, they say, like, oh, this is the best I've ever felt. And you see fighters say this a lot, too, like, when they're like 32, 33, they're like, this is the best I think I am. Maybe it's not true, but like, if they really believe that that's their best, then I think I have to give it to them. Like, maybe 19 is not just downhill from there. Like, I think Zion, maybe when he's like 27, he could be in his peak shape by then.
Okay.
So, I mean, these are mega athletes, and a lot of them are probably taking steroids already. So, maybe, like, I mean, I think maybe that also might be the thing. Like, if they're taking steroids so early, like, maybe they'll fall off earlier. Because, I mean, do you think that these guys are taking steroids?
Well, I think some of them are taking PEDs, and they're just not getting caught by the league still. Right?
Yeah.
But as you get older, like, your body can't like take control of that PED as well as your younger body.
Exactly.
Right. So you kind of have to diverge into a path like, we gotta stop taking it, try and work on myself. But like you said, 30 years old, 32 years old, like you're like, yo, I feel amazing because you're all natural at this point. You're like. You're not like injecting shit into like oils into your veins and shit. So like it's definitely a healthier alternative, and I guess that's why a lot of them are playing at a higher level moving forward because like you're not injecting weird chemicals into your system no more.
Yeah, and maybe that's why they feel better because like they're just off like the test and shit, and then they're like, damn, I feel good mentally, but like their body's probably dying because they're off of like all the things they're putting into their body. So it's kind of like a two-way street. But I think the guys now, like when they're the younger guys, I'm hoping that they're more all natural.
I think a lot of them know what's up.
Yeah.
They got the education. They've learned in school. They've learned from other people. I think it's gonna be better moving forward. But again, no guarantees. We just gotta see how long guys like Wemby and Zion can last long into the league. You know.
Yeah, and Wemby's the main one because
Yeah.
he's like the one that everyone's looking at to be the next GOAT at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's just Wemby.
Yeah. I just want to make a funny note because like every single year, especially back in high school, there'd be like this new number one draft, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's the next LeBron. He's the next guy, right?" Like, I remember 2017. Andre was just talking to me in a religion class. Yo, Lonzo's the next GOAT, bro.
Oh man,
he's him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't really see it, but like he's definitely like I think he has all sort of potential back in the day. And then like it didn't really get to the GOAT. And then in the next year it was like, yo, it's Luka, guys, it's Luka. He's him.
It wasn't Aiden. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest, man. When it was Luka's draft, everyone's a fucking liar if they said Luka's a clear number one. Because I swear to God, when I was watching like
it was Marvin Bagley.
No, it wasn't Marvin Bagley. It wasn't Marvin Bagley. But if you're talking to like anyone in high school, and I'm watching the analysts, and I'm watching like if I'm looking through like I don't know Twitter and shit, like bro, people are like Luka, like he's really good, like he's the MVP of the EuroLeague, but like we don't know, we've never seen like EuroLeague guys, like we don't know about them, like we don't know about European guys and shit. Like Aiden's the college basketball star, he's looked amazing. Like you have to go number one with Aiden. People are saying Luka's a clear number one. It's like no. Like the narrative was saying Aiden, but now in hindsight, it's easy to go back and say, well, he was a EuroLeague MVP. Like he had to be number one. So that might have been different. Like that's the one thing I just want to point out. Like,
okay, of course.
Aiden was the number one guy that year.
I remember where I was when Aiden was drafted. We were actually together that day.
Really?
This was like a graduation day or something like that.
I thought I was playing Overwatch when he got drafted.
I swear we were like watching like a graduation happen that day.
Really?
In a school gymnasium, like back in elementary. Like we went from high school to elementary school just to watch a graduation. I remember that because I took out my phone as they were singing like "You Lift Me Up," and I was like,
Fire.
"Fuck, bro, it's DeAndre Ayton won first." I'm just like, I was like, I thought it was Marvin Bagley or Luka.
You thought Bagley was
I thought
first?
Bagley would have gone first, to be honest.
Okay, back then, like we didn't know shit about drafts.
Yeah.
Bro. We just knew like this guy's a cool ass name. He should be good, right? Because I thought.
I mean, Marvin Bagley the third.
I'm like,
whoa.
And like the main thing is that you see him, and back then like Instagram was a bit different. Like you see like only a couple clips of like these top prospects. Like, bro, we saw Marvin Bagley. I don't know what league. It's in one of these leagues that like DeRozan plays in, like those pro amps. And you saw Bagley going crazy. Like he was going against DeRozan, I think. And I'm like, yo, this guy, he looks like him.
Yeah.
He's like an athletic demon. He has a mid-range shot. Like he could be the next GOAT.
Yeah.
But nah, it didn't turn out that way.
Yeah, and then like I said, like every single year we think there's a new GOAT to replace LeBron, and then the next year was Zion.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yo, at that point I really thought Zion would have been.
Yeah, because he was like, you saw him in high school like doing fucking windmills. I'm like, yo, this guy could actually be the next GOAT.
And they got fucking destroyed in March Madness, but you know, like,
but he blew his shoe up, so like, it's different.
But you know, going into the draft, I was just like, yo, New Orleans, championship in 5 years.
Has to, yeah. And we always say that, like,
Yeah.
they're looking good in 5 years. Yeah.
And like, this is low key the 5 year mark now.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if New Orleans is like a dark horse for the finals.
Man, with CJ, it's tough. Like the small guards.
The small guards, yes, that's an issue, but like, they can run the whole thing through Zion and Bi, and
yo, that's true. Like
it's fine.
Zion,
bro,
we've seen it before already. You know, like
Yeah.
we've seen Zion be the system.
Yeah, it's fine if they just run it through those two guys. I think fifth in the West is like equivalent to like first in the East.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I think I think they have a really good chance at running through. Maybe not the Nuggets or the Thunder.
Yeah,
but maybe the
not those
Thunder
guys.
because the Thunder are kind of small. Like
They are, and I think through the season, the Pelicans have actually like blown out the Thunder
Probably,
on a couple
yeah.
of occasions
I
just
think
because of Zion.
The
and
Nuggets
Trey.
are the only like real obstacle in their way right now.
Like, would you say? I would say that Denver is like Denver is like the team in the West where like that's the team. No matter what team you are, you're scared of those guys.
Yeah, no.
Everyone
Definitely.
else, you can see holes in like their team. Like, okay, like if you do this, like if we go at Chet with Zion, like we can kind of beat them. But like Denver, it's like you kind of fuck no matter what.
Because you have such a well balanced cast with the Nuggets. Like you don't know what to throw at them
Yeah.
to come out successful.
Mm.
Like, I think the only thing you can do is like pray for the power of God on your side, right? Like that's the only thing you can do when you're up high in Denver. Like there's nothing else you can really do.
Yeah, and like the altitude fucks you over too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like GG, bro. No matter what you look at it,
Yeah.
like there's no advantage for
That's
you.
how that's why Miami got fucked last year.
Like I bet Miami was already so tired coming to that series after that 7-gamer.
They're like auction depleted.
Yeah, and have to come into Denver to play a fucking playoff series. Like, bro, I think that's actually such an unfair advantage.
You know, like you know how they do the walk in from the lock, like the gates. I wouldn't be surprised to see like Jimmy Butler like having an oxygen, like he's like, with the oxygen mask and everything.
It's like fuck. It's like walking into fucking the moon or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like that one meme of like light work, no reaction against like fucking Milwaukee. Light work, no reaction against Boston, and then poof, this is gonna look into it against Denver. It's like the breath is just different over here. I can't breathe over here. That's exactly what's.
No, that's what's. I think like not to say they were ass in the past, but like it just seems like they've always had a more difficult time playing in Denver for like all other teams. Like the score just seemed way closer. But that's just me trying to validate why they're winning these past few years.
But like Denver, like not even just the altitude, like the game themselves, like they really grind the half court game. Like they like to run, but like man, in the half court they run that shot clock down. They find that best shot.
They don't chuck it up at 14 seconds. They chuck it up at 2 seconds.
Yeah, if Jokic sees Aaron Gordon like on the elbow for like a kind of open three, he's not gonna just pass it up. Like he's gonna keep hunting for a better shot. That's the thing I think that separates them from a team like Boston, where they do take the first open shot that's available.
I think just everyone also just it's so it accompanies the way Joker plays. Like it helps him out. Like no matter what. Like your shit on defense, bet we got Aaron Gordon there.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a little help with shot making, bro. MPJ's to your right, Jamal Murray's on your left. Like there's no weaknesses.
Yeah, like even the role pairs like Christian Braun, elite cutter, KCP, like elite, like you can run handoffs with him. Like everything in like you said, like it just revolves around Jokic. It's crazy how well that team is built.
A system player, right? He is the solar system in that.
Exactly, yeah. And there are other guys like Luka's like that too, where he's like they call it a heliocentric offense, where it's like run through one guy. Luka's also I think like that, but I don't think that Dallas has really got that team around him to like be as well like run as Jokic is. You know?
I mean, to be fair, Luka the other day just said, "I'm Robin, Kyrie's Batman." So I don't know about that anymore.
No, but we all know that like Luka's just saying that shit. Like
he's just trying to be humble, you know.
Yeah, he's trying to make Kyrie happy.
Yeah.
Because we all know like when it comes to playoff time, like we've seen it before. Luka's that one man offense. He really is.
But like Kyrie's still an elite secondary offense in that situation.
Easily. Yeah.
So I'm what are they, like 6 in the West?
Yeah, they're in that like that mix with like Phoenix and like who else is down there? Like Golden State,
Lakers,
and it's probably one more team down
Houston.
there. Yeah. Oh yeah, Houston. Yeah.
Houston,
the win streak they're up
Yeah,
in that mix now.
Is it 10 or 11 game win
I think it's
streak
11 now.
Yeah, they won last night. So
Yeah.
fucking crazy. It's the West is just hella competitive.
Two stacked.
Yeah, and then you look at the East. Oh my god.
It's like Indiana, Miami. Okay, granted Philly's been injured, but like the teams that are even in the play-in mix is like it's pretty sad to see.
I mean, there's two teams that, if you were to take two other West teams, I'd be more than okay with that.
I would even take like, okay, maybe this is too much of a hot take, but like, if San Antonio was in the East, maybe I'm a 1B Glazer. Okay, let me use a different team. I don't know who's down there. It's San Antonio is Portland.
Portland's has been ass this year. I think Utah would have maybe.
Yeah, maybe if Utah was in the East, you could maybe see them even like being in the play-in mix.
Are you are you an advocate to have not standings, but like not conferences, but standings?
I hate that. I think the East and West rivalry is just that's what kind of makes a playoffs for any sport. Like yeah, I think the matchups would be more interesting if it was 1-16, but it's just like the overall like the culture, like maybe not culture is the right word, but like the feeling of like East versus West matchup, it just seems authentic to me. That's what makes the NBA the NBA.
It's like, are the New Yorks and the Floridas better than the Los Angeles and the
Yeah.
the Sacramentos? Like, is that what you're trying to say out here?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like it should be kind of a pride thing. It should be in your heart to like win the East. Like you're the best team in your conference. Like you should rule that conference. That should be a thing that you wear on your chest. Where it's like, what's the point of the conferences if it's just gonna be 1-16 anyways?
Yeah.
There's no point to even that like have a rivalry at that point against New York and New York because like you're probably not gonna see each other in the playoffs.
Okay. Now there's just something really interesting I saw the last few weeks, and I want to ask you about this one.
Okay.
Playoff spots 1-4, they keep their current record, so their seed is proper.
Okay.
Playoff seeds 5-8 is like the 1-4 chooses who they want to play.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Do you like that?
I love that.
I
I've
love
talked
that
about
idea.
I think we talked about it in the past. Yeah.
I think we might have, but like I want to bring it back up again.
Yeah.
Because I talked to some of my other friends and they hated that idea.
They hate it.
Because it's just like,
What?
yo, not every team's going to be motivated to like play if like you get chosen for that, or like you don't have that drive to go against this team because you just know you're going to lose in the end. But from my background as like an athlete and everything, right, as a competitor, right, just like, yo, if you're choosing me, that means you think you're gonna have it easy. Nah, fuck that. Like if we beat you, we're clearly the better
Like
team.
you're going extra hard,
Yeah.
right? Exactly.
And so it just makes it for a more competitive and fun playoff series, in my
Yeah.
opinion, right? So like obviously that would only go for the first round. Like I wouldn't be like, let's say this was like the West standings, right? So you
Yeah.
have like Denver first,
Yep.
and whoever is it down here. I'm like Denver. I'm just like, let me take Phoenix because they're kind of top heavy, right?
Well, they probably won't take Phoenix.
Probably won't, but like
because they've lost in like all the season series.
Yeah,
but
but
like, I know,
like,
yeah.
let's say they're like hella depleted, like everyone's injured, everyone's like on the last legs, right? Now I'm Booker. I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? Why are you choosing me? Like,
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Everyone get on those like healing, like do some like voodoo magic shit. We're gonna
You got in a Russian gas or
yeah,
some shit.
we're gonna play extra hard, and they end up beating Denver. Like that's a crazy narrative, and I would love to see that.
And like you say, it doesn't go past the first round. I think it does. Like if you're one of these teams that get chosen and you beat the team that chooses you, next round you're feeling like extra like confident. You're like, bro, like we're on a run. Like this, like that really creates identity in a team.
Yeah.
Because like the one thing where it's like, oh, okay, like I guess we'll have to play these guys. Like this. Like if you get chosen, you're like, nah, you're right. Like it's like fuck these guys, bro. Like why are you choosing us?
Yeah, and it's like, it's so helpful for both because if you're a top seed, you're just like, we're trying to find an easy first round exit.
Yeah.
And then the team that gets chosen is just like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna be the ones that come out top. That's where the dogs are created. Like that's where you find the playoff dogs, and then the playoff continues as that. But I love that idea for the first round. I want that to be a thing.
The only thing that would kind of like be an argument against it is, what's the point of fighting if you're like the 7th seed and you're like so far back from like the 6th? Like, or like if you're the 6th seed, like why would you ever fight if you're behind the 5 seed? Because at that point, like no matter what you do, like you're probably playing against a team that like it could be any team.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter for you if you're 6th seed. Like let's say like Houston's there and like the 5th seed is like fucking 5 games away.
Yeah.
You're just never gonna fucking play. Like you're just gonna come out every night and just play like shit because you know that you're just 6th seed. You'll be in the playoffs.
I think there's also just like the idea that you just want to fight for the top 4 seeds.
Yeah.
And then like if you don't even come close to that, you kind of just go on cruise control for the rest of the season.
God damn, what's going on out
It's a
there,
fucking
bro?
truck, bro.
FedEx truck is blinding Ryan out here. No, yeah, you're right. Like if the 5th and 4th seed battle would be crazy to watch for sure though. Like that'd be sick.
So, I'm in favor of that idea, but like they probably will never implement it. But I hope that to see it someday maybe in some other league.
Yeah, another league. Like if the WNBA does that, like
I'd actually watch that.
Yeah, because I think the NBA like wants to protect teams from looking bad. Like if you're an owner of a team and you see your team is like the first pick team, like if you're the 5th seed and your team got picked first, it's like as an owner you probably feel like shit. You'd be angry if you're like an owner.
Speaking of owners, the fucking Timberwolves deal did not go through.
Well, it's not it didn't go through. It's like kind of in a murky place because I forgot who A-Rod's business partner was. I knew his name, but Glenn Terra sold the team a couple years back when they were fucking dog shit for 1.5 million or billion.
Billion, yeah.
And the deal, they kind of like did the pay through installments to where now is like the last payment was, I think, maybe like a couple days ago. And A-Rod and his business partner, they didn't get the deal through. But there is a 120-day period for the NBA to like finalize it, to like review it and like see if the deal can still go through. So it's kind of a murky place where A-Rod said that they paid the money and Glenn Taylor said that they didn't pay the money
on time. Right.
On time, yes. And it's like Glenn Taylor, it feels like he doesn't want to sell the team because he kind of got lowballed at this point. But A-Rod is adamant they paid and they should have the team control right now. So it's in a really weird place where like obviously it's Minnesota. Like historically it has been a shit franchise for the NBA, and there's drama even with just selling the team.
To me, it was like 2 years ago when they said they'd be interested in like buying the team and maybe like relocating to Vegas or something. That was the initial concept, the initial idea. And then I guess Glenn Taylor at the time was just like, yeah, I'm actually losing money with this team. Like, why not, you know?
Yeah.
But then fast forward past the Rudy Gobert trade, past last season, Glenn Taylor's thinking back like, fuck, why did I even agree to this? Like, my team's first in the West.
Yeah.
I have a budding Michael Jordan. I have a defensive player of the year candidate. Like, what am I doing? Like, he had a mindset change, and then A-Rod's like, he got his, let's say, remaining $3 million. He's like, all right, this is for you.
Yeah.
And then Glenn Taylor's like, he's old, right? I don't want that shit. And he just pushes it away. Like,
is that how old people move?
I don't know.
I don't want that shit. Yeah. Slowly throws it off the fucking table.
You know that the old guy from Up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like with the tennis ball cane, he's like,
oh yeah, that's Glenn Taylor. Yeah.
That's what he did. But me personally, that's kind of snake though.
It is, yeah.
That's kind of snake, especially for an old guy.
I mean, old people, I'm not really surprised because like they are sometimes pretty pissed off at random times. But like, yeah, if A-Rod actually did pay the money, and he's saying they didn't pay it, that is like, come on, bro, like just take your L, like. And the thing is, like, Glenn Taylor can actually like veto this deal. Yeah. He can literally say, oh, like I don't want to sell the team anymore. Like, that's probably like really bad business, and like going forward, you're probably never gonna sell this team again. Yeah. But like, he could do that. And he's probably done. And I think the thing is like, man, he really loves this team, or like he loves being an owner of this team. But like, everyone just doesn't like him. That's the thing. Like, it's like he likes them and like they don't like him back. And like
it's one sided.
It really is one sided. So if they sell that team, it's great. But man, it really suck if he didn't sell the team because I feel like it'll never be sold again.
I think that if they sold the team, the vibes would just so much better in the clubhouse.
Yeah, it actually would be.
Yeah, and it's fucking A-Rod, like baseball, like superstar. Like,
yeah, like
holy
you could
shit.
know nothing about this guy, and you know this name, and you know he was a great baseball player. Like, you kind of
one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, like you like that. Like you like that being your owner.
Yeah, I'd 100% take that as my owner. And like, do you think they would relocate?
No.
No. So they'll stay in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
I think they have no choice either. Like. Mm-hmm. That's like I think that was a part of the deal, that they can relocate.
I think so. I don't remember. I just know it's taking both the T-Wolves and the Lakers, right? Like that they're taking both NBA and WNBA teams. So, I just hope that if the deal goes through and like he actually has control of everything now, they change up the fucking jerseys. I hate those jerseys.
Their cities are pretty good though.
Like the
one with the
Wolves, the one that says Wolves on it, or
yeah, and it's white on the top.
I'm okay with that one, but like the other ones, the last few years have been ass. Like 2016 onwards, ass.
Yeah, it's been bad. But also, it's like every team's jersey is ass. Like every home and away is like so bland, so basic. Like, I think who's taking up the jerseys again? Is it?
It's still Nike, no?
I think their deal's ending.
Ooh.
I forgot who's. I think it's Fanatics maybe.
Fanatics, like I'm wearing Fanatics right now. I fucking love that shit, bro.
That's my Ben Simmons jersey. Like I kind of fuck with it, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I fuck with Fanatics.
So if they can, I think they can bring back. Like, I'm just praying. Like I don't know what the fuck Fanatics does. I just pray they bring back the energy to the jerseys.
I mean, low key, I still think Adidas jerseys were the best.
They were the best.
Yeah, even because like the Nike material was like yeet and like it just ripped, bro. But Adidas was like solid. Like I remember Kobe like biting on his jersey like for for hours at a time, and that shit did not like crease.
Never creased, and like the Reeboks were good too. Like
Reeboks with the early 2000s,
like
right?
the old ones. They were
Yeah.
great, and like Nike just came in,
And fucked everything
ruined everything.
up.
They literally ruined everything, bro. Like there's no aura in the NBA anymore. Like
And they need to keep jerseys around longer for one season.
if they're good, yeah, they have to do that.
The San Francisco jerseys from the Warriors, like the We Believe Warrior color scheme,
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite jerseys of all time.
really.
Yeah, because I just love the contrast between current Warriors and new and like the past Warriors. But they kept it around for one season when they were ass.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it in the playoffs.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my
God.
god.
You have to watch D'Lo wearing those fucking jerseys.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro.
So I was so pissed when they got rid of it. I was just like, "Fuck, bro! Like, why couldn't you just keep it around for a little longer?"
Yeah, even when the Miami Vice ones first came out, it blew up the NBA.
I
Like,
swear they started wearing that jersey every single game.
it was every game you see my home. They were wearing that shit
The
because
blue
it was
and
that
green,
good.
That was so nice.
And even Utah's the ones the gradient jerseys, the orange to the
Orange
black
yellow
orange.
one.
It was like that jersey was it was peak, and then that season goes by and the new jerseys come in. And it's like, what the fuck happened?
No.
And then 2019 comes around, then Utah's jersey is now just UTA. It's no nothing onto it anymore. It's like, the fuck is like?
I mean, we're still getting some solid jerseys.
some.
Some solid jerseys, but I think we can kind of go right into our topic today from there.
Our topic today.
Yeah, our topic today with there. You want to introduce that with us?
Of course. So, this topic should have been done like a week ago, like we said, but obviously some things go on and life happens. But we're still bringing it in today, and it is the NBA Oscars. So I think we have around 7 categories for our Oscars, and I'll let you introduce the first one. I
Sure
don't know where you
thing.
wanna go
So
with it.
basically, how Austin came up with this, like, what, you were watching Reggie Miller?
Yeah, I was watching Reggie. He's commentating some game, and I think it was Denver and maybe Golden State, and in the third quarter they just throw up this random graphic, Reggie's Oscar like picks, and it's like Oscar awards, but like they turned into like NBA-ized.
Like NBA themed, right?
Yeah, it's like best actor Jokic, best director Missoula. It's like, okay, like that looked pretty sick, and I thought, you know what? Why don't we just stain that from Reggie Miller and put it on here?
Yeah, of course. And maybe we can try and make this an annual thing too.
I would like that.
Hopefully
I would
at
like
the same time instead of like 4 weeks from our last episode.
Yeah.
But life happens. So
But
like,
nothing's going on in the NBA anyways.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
yeah, of course. So with our first one, this is our best actor, or in our case, best entertainer, the best athlete who performed the best, and
Most fun to watch.
most fun to watch on and off the court. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what they do; they're just a joy to watch, no matter. So, we both had some different candidates for this one, but like just to say them out loud from my side, and then we'll go from your side. The
Yeah.
best entertainer, the most entertaining guy to watch this whole season. The nominees for best entertainer are Anthony Edwards, DeMar DeRozan, Victor Wembanyama, Stephen Curry, LeBron James.
Tyrese Maxey, LaMelo Ball, Luka Doncic.
Okay, those are
Pretty solid names.
very
here.
solid names.
I kind of forgot what names you said because I was trying to get an eyelash out of my eye. But I think I got all my names on my list.
All right, sounds good. And the winner for best entertainer goes to Victor Wembanyama.
For
me,
you.
for
I
me
was
at
like,
least.
that's for Ryan.
For me, at least.
So why'd you choose Wembanyama?
Well, first of all, the guy's a fucking alien. We ain't seen shit like this before.
Never.
Yeah, and I could make the argument for Steph because this guy's like always so fun to watch. Like the way he just moves on and off the court, like the way he moves on the court first. Chill.
What do you mean by
No,
when
no,
he was
no,
off the
chill.
court? What do you even see?
The way he's
Are you
run-
just been leaking you some tapes?
Oh shit! No. The way he's been running, the way he like directs his teammates, like, and the way he just like plays the game of basketball. I just love, like, ever since 2015, just love the way.
Like he has fun out there.
Yeah, like instead of just like like he's stressing and shit, like
Looking like a Gobert, like he's super
a spin
robotic and
cycle,
shit.
bro. Like we don't have that. Like
Yeah.
he puts Gobert in the spin cycle.
Yeah,
It's different.
exactly. Yeah, it's different.
No, like I like watching that. And LeBron, this guy's what, 40 years old, at 39, 40 years old, like oldest guy in the league and still top 15 player, top 10, 15 player in my league, in my opinion, right? So always fun to watch. Like he's just so good with the game. Like it's just so good.
And he likes to put on a show for the fans.
Exactly. Like I should have shown you this TikTok. I saw it like yesterday. It was like that one scene from High School Musical 3, where it's like try, and then they're singing, right? And so this is one girl. She's like singing to LeBron, and LeBron pops off because of it. No, I'll have to show it to you later.
I never watched High School Musical, so
oh shit! Okay.
I actually wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, LeBron, I need to say because I be scrolling TikTok and Instagram Reels.
Mm-hmm.
What is this new thing? Have you seen it?
Which one?
You are my sunshine.
Shine, and then the cake.
Huh?
The cake.
What cake?
Oh my god, they make a whole cake out of it. It's
Oh,
like My
no.
Glorious King, bro. Like.
Oh my! I see like the Gmod ones, like where he's running away from one of those next bots, and it's just LeBron chasing him. You are my sunshine. Like LeBron, and the comments are like, where do I even start?
Nah, bro.
My Glorious King.
Yeah. So I'll keep talking, but I'll have you watch this one. But yeah, LeBron, 40 years old. This guy's still popping off as one of the best players in the league, and it's crazy the way he facilitates and just like plays the game. Obviously, he's no longer in his prime like Miami or second stint Cleveland LeBron, but I don't know. He's still.
What the hell did you just show me, man? I thought this was gonna be an actual LeBron cake. This is Draymond cake, bro.
Draymond cake, yeah. But yeah, no, LeBron is still a joy to watch.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll just finish up here. Like DeMar DeRozan, been watching him pretty much since time.
A little bit of bias.
A little bit of bias, but like from San Antonio to Chicago, still one of the clutchest players ever. That mid-range game is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I cannot deny, like if there's a DeRozan mixtape out there, I will watch it like 10 times out of 10.
Like you are DeRozan IRL when you play him. Like that's your play style, bro.
A little bit.
So I see where you get the inspiration from. Yeah. And he
then,
has been really clutch.
Yeah, and Ant-Man is just he's modern day Michael Jordan. Like,
exactly.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, and that's why for me, I had Anthony Edwards first because it's night in night out for this guy. He's playing hard, and if the game's close, you know damn well that he's gonna be locking in. He's gonna guard your best player, and he's gonna be fucking like hitting his head on the rim while blocking shots. And off the court, he's probably the best personality in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like he's brought back like the guys that like I think like this media trained guys like I get maybe not Brunson but like Donovan Mitchell's kind of like this, a little bit of Tyrese Maxey, you can see it where they're just trained to say the right things, and it's cool to do that, but it's kind of boring at the same time. Like Anthony Edwards comes in and he's like, what are they asking? Like, what's their favorite Thanksgiving dish? and Gobert in the back and goes, "It's gotta go," and Edwards like, "What do you say?" What the fuck that is? It's like damn, like it's kind of nice to have some personality in the league again. So for me, he's my number one. And who's our number two?
My number 2 was Ant.
It was Ant.
Yeah.
And then you went DeRozan, right?
Then went Steph.
Oh yeah, Steph.
I went Steph, but I think for LaMelo, you had LaMelo and Tyrese, right? Like
no, I had LaMelo and Luka.
Luka, yeah. Still, like those guys are just a joy to watch. Like the way they play the game, the way they see the game is just. I could never, man.
Yeah.
It's like they have a bird eyes view of everything that goes on. Whereas
maybe not LaMelo, but like Luka for sure.
Like, LaMelo with his passing, like
okay,
he just has something there going on.
I watched like a lot of the Hornets games this season before LaMelo went down because like he's my first pick of fantasy. I had to check in on what he's up to. This guy is the most unserious player ever, and like when he wants to lock in, he will like you said, like he will have a bird's eye view in the game, but like man, most of the time he's just throwing up bullshit, drawing fouls, doing jelly layups. Like that's why for me he's entertaining. He's just unserious.
So he's just unserious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think to me though, between Victor and Ant, Victor still comes out because we ain't never seen shit like this before, bro. Like you could tell, like put Victor's rookie tapes in the time capsule, and like just pretend that NBA doesn't exist anymore, and you take it out for a kid to see. They're like, what the fuck? I was a 7'6" guy. Like,
did you just dunk without jumping?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. It's just I think like, we won't see this again, and we probably never will with this guy. So I think he's still the most entertaining guy to watch ever.
And like you say, his mixtape, like bro, it's not even just this season. It's like the first 20 games when he first came into the league is probably one of the best mixtapes I've ever seen.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, I think out of Wemby and Ants, like I would say Wemby's probably that guy. Like, especially for the next like 20, maybe not 20 years, like maybe by year 10 we'll be used to it and be like, okay, like,
Oh, that's what.
oh, let me just dunk from the free throw line again.
Fuck it, bro. 3-point line.
Yeah. Oh man, he just shot a one-legged three-pointer. All right.
All right.
It's gonna be like that in the future, maybe.
Hey, but like as of right now, I think he's wholeheartedly deserving of this award.
He has to.
Do you want to go for the next topic?
Sure. We can go with the Best Actor award. So Best Actor, obviously, if you can see the way I said it, if you hear it in my voice, it's pretty much the best flopper. Or the worst flopper, if you want to say it like that. So for the nominees I have for this, Jalen Brunson, Josh Richardson, Joel Embiid, Brandon Podziemski, LeBron James, Max Strus, and Luka Doncic.
As well as Kyle Lowry, James Harden, and Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen surprised me.
I don't know. Grayson Allen was just kind of funny. Like, he got that black Air Force energy, right? So
yeah,
he'd be like,
you think so?
yeah, I seen that though.
Oh yeah, he's the I think he's one of the ones where like he does exactly what you did, but before he would flop, he would like injure someone.
Yeah,
he'd like stick a leg out or some shit like that.
But then he pretend he didn't do that shit.
Yeah. So that might be a flop, right? That would be kind of an acting.
That's still a flop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in my books, at least. Yeah.
That should count. Yeah.
And what's your winner?
For me, my winner. Great names. Maybe in the past I would have to go with Joel Embiid, but injury and this season he's just out of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has no time to flop because he's been so good.
36 points.
Yeah,
36 a game. You have to.
Yeah, you can't be flopping when you're doing that. LeBron also he's my runner up because he's pretty bad.
It's LeBron.
Every Laker game he's just he goes up, gets grazed in the chin, on the floor rolling, and even with that I have to go with Luka. Because it's every possession. Where LeBron it's every few possessions, with Luka it's every possession. This guy is complaining to the referee, acting like he got fouled. Just overall, it's really bad for Luka, especially when he's having a bad game.
Yeah, like when Luka's bad game goes along, you know that you'll have like a soap opera to watch at the same time.
Yeah, the refs are like shaking in their boots because they know Luka's gonna come at them and scream at them.
I mean, like he did try to rizz up that one ref.
Yeah, back in the old days, yeah, he did that. That ref probably never ref that game again.
No, he probably never refed any like Dallas games move.
Yeah, it's like damn well that he's gonna try to do that.
Bro, conflict of interest. Like,
yeah, what do you say? He's like, I forgot what he even said.
I don't remember what he said, but like he smiled at the ref and she smiled back, and I was just like, oh shit.
I'm looking at like Luka like, fucking retard, bro. Like that is not Riz. I know exactly, bro. I remember what he said. It was so corny.
What did he say?
I forgot. That's what I'm saying. I forgot what he said. Okay.
Yeah. My winner was Grayson Allen.
It was Grayson Allen.
Yeah, it was Grayson Allen. Because, like, honestly, like, I didn't have a whole lot of names for this one. I had 3 names, but I seen those, like, multiple possessions this entire season with Phoenix. This guy would, like, pretend to do something and look away, and then he just, like, flop. And I'm just like, that's so bad flopping. And it never gets called because it's Grayson Allen.
Yeah, like, he's not a superstar to get those calls.
Yeah, but, like, I think that's kind of why, like, I wanted to go a little smaller with this one, give the flowers to the guys who don't get the recognition,
That's true, because like Luka and LeBron, like we know they're bad floppers.
Yeah.
Like Grayson Allen's like a low key one.
Yeah, but like he's still a funny. Like next time you watch a Phoenix game, just watch Grayson Allen.
Watch Grayson Allen? I did, man, and this guy hit like 6 threes.
Maybe you need to watch him and
maybe you need to watch him more. Yeah, not pop off. Watch him when he's not doing
it. Yeah. When he's not scoring points, watch him.
Yeah.
Are you moving on to the next one?
No, you can go.
All right. The best supporting actor Oscar goes to the best NBA player who was not named an All-Star this past year, but without their contributions, their team would not be where they currently are. And the nominations for best supporting actor go to Pascal Siakam, Jamal Murray, Franz Wagner, DeJounte Murray, Jimmy Butler.
Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Kristaps Porzingis.
And my winner for best supporting actor goes to Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray. And this is like with the playoffs, right?
This is with the playoffs. Well, we haven't seen Pascal with the Pacers yet, but I think he'd still pop off still.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's been. Oh, you're talking about this year All-Star, right?
This
I forget. Last time we had this conversation, I forget. You had All-Stars only for this year too. Yeah.
But I still think yes, Denver might still be an elite team without Jamal Murray, But we've seen in the past when Jamal Murray out with that ACL injury for 2 consecutive seasons, like Joker couldn't do a whole lot in the playoffs without his supporting as number 2, right? So I think with Jamal Murray, I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. He's that one player, he'll be like, fuck, I didn't make the All-Star game. Time to pop off and be prime MVP Steph Curry. Like, that's him.
Yeah, he's like, fuck All-Star, let me make a run for All-NBA.
Yeah, like, that's what he does. And I think if Joker didn't have that, like, I don't think the Denver Nuggets would have won a chip last year. I don't think they'd be still fighting for that 1 seed right now. That he's just different.
Yeah, I don't think they even beat the Lakers.
They don't.
That's the thing people say. It's like, oh, the on-off numbers with Murray off is like they're still great. Well, they're still a great team, but they're not getting over the hump without Murray, and that's the difference that Murray makes, which is that's totally a valid pick for best supporting actor. For me, I really like to split it. Like it was really tough for me because I went with Jalen Williams, but I think Porzingis like there what really makes Boston dangerous.
Because these past few years, Boston was great, but they were missing something to get to that next level of like contention, you know?
Yeah.
And like sure they made the finals, but they still got destroyed by an old ass Warriors team. And is it because of the size they didn't have? Is it because of the experience they didn't have? No, I just think they didn't have a third option.
Exactly, yeah.
And this year they kind of got that, right? And we've said this before when Greg was on, but he should have been that third All-Star for the Celtics. He should have been an Eastern Conference All-Star this year. And although he didn't make it, like, fuck it, bro. He's still one of the best bigs in this league to this day.
He's probably the best, like, true two-way big. Like, Anthony Davis is in the conversation, but there's an argument for Porzingis to be better than AD this season.
No, I can definitely see
Which
that.
is crazy. And like you said, like, they were missing a third option in the finals. That's why Tatum, like, you say it's because Tatum played bad. It's because Tatum had to take those shots because they have no one to defer to. When the shot clock gets low, when they have a mismatch, like, you're not throwing that ball to Grant Williams. You're not throwing that ball to Al Horford in like, the last 5 seconds. Like, if they had Porzingis in that playoffs, I think they win that series.
No, yeah, of course, but he just had to be in Washington that time.
Yeah, he had to. But Jalen Williams and Chet, it's kind of like a 1A1. Be like,
yeah.
It's like you could pick either of them. I went with Williams just because I think that he has a tougher job. Like Chet, yeah, he's a 5, but he spaces out. He plays most of his minutes with SGA. He plays most of his minutes with the defensive players. Whereas I think Jalen Williams has to play with the best bench unit a lot more, just because Josh Giddey plays more with Shea. And Jalen Williams, like, he is like consistently shooting over 50% every game, taking tough shots, mid-range shots, deep threes. I think he's someone that like should be a shout for All NBA next season, because like I think the impact that he brings as a second option is understated.
I think he was one of those really underrated, low key guys, like the casual fan would not know about.
Yeah,
that should have made an All-Star team.
Like you hear his name as like if you only start watching like last year, you didn't watch this year, and you hear this guy's name, you're like, who the fuck is Jalen Williams?
Who's this? He's a rookie last year. Like I don't know him.
Yeah, it's like who is this guy? And then you watch a play, you're like, well, this guy's actually like elite as shit. Yeah. And he's not like one of these fugazis where it's like, oh, he just pops off a couple times. Like you can kind of make the argument for Jalen Green where it's like, oh, like he's having a hot streak. It's like night in, night out. This guy is like performing, and the shots he takes are like consistently what he gets every game.
I think between KP, Jalen Williams, Chet and Jamal Murray though, I'd still take Jamal Murray.
Yeah, because you picked him, man.
Yeah. No, but my thing is just I don't think like we've seen in the past, without Jamal Murray, Denver is a first round exit. Without Jamal Murray, Jokic can't get past anyone else, and he's still kind of with that same team like from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Without Jamal Murray, so I think he's just that elite in that sense.
Yeah, at least the argument is like we haven't seen KP, we haven't seen Chet or Jalen Williams in the playoffs, so we can't make that argument for now. But like for this season, yeah, like, Jamal Murray, like we've seen him.
But I'll be happy to take Kristaps, to be honest, because I think if you were to throw this Boston team against 2022 Warriors, they win easy.
Oh yeah, I mean that Warriors team probably shouldn't even made the finals, to be honest. It's just the most. I mean, it's every playoffs. There's excuses, but like everyone's pretty injured. So.
You can move on to the next category?
Sure, I'll move on to the best director, which is the best coach. I said not on a playoff team.
Yeah.
But I think our winner is on a playoff team, to be honest. But anyways, I'll name my guys. Ime Udoka, Will Hardy, Taylor Jenkins, and Jamal Mosley.
As well as Rick Carlisle, Jason Kidd, Mike Dagnall, and Willie Green.
A lot of great names to choose from, to be honest. Like, great names. And I guess we both had different criteria. Like, we didn't really communicate this the greatest. But for me, the best coach not on a playoff team, I had to go with Ime Udoka. I mean, we recorded this before the Rockets hot streak, so I still made the argument. But the defense that they play with such like non-defensive guys that are playing consistent minutes, well, now obviously like Şengün has gone better, and Amen Thompson is pure lockdown. Like if those 2K builds, if you had to name him as a build, he's a pure lockdown. And with Van Vliet being a smaller guy and Jalen Green being like a non-factor on defense, them being so strong on defense is what surprises me. And as a coach, I really attribute most of that success to them, because they're building the foundation for these guys to play basketball. And if that's the foundation, if they're playing this well under him, I think I have to give him his flowers.
I mean, like, it's even proven. Like, they're already sitting at 10th right now in the West, and that's a play-in spot. They're what, like, a game and a half away from the Warriors currently?
Yeah.
Like, holy, you went from a team that had no identity last year to taking Ime Udoka as your head coach this year. Wow, like, you just pulled through out of the water. Like, I think the Houston Rockets make a really good case for Ime Udoka winning this Best Director award. In my criteria, it was best director was the guy who had a team who didn't make the playoffs last year to where they are now. So, like, a big improvement.
Rick Carlisle is so bullshit, because they literally chose not to make the playoffs last year.
I mean, like, they chose, but look at them now, right? They're like 6 in the East, so it's...
Yeah, I'm talking about Dallas.
Dallas? Oh, I thought he was in Indiana last year. Still.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He got fired halfway through.
Damn.
Yeah. But my winner comes from Mike Dagnall. The Thunder were 10th in the West last year to 2nd. So, I don't know, the way... Sure, you can attribute a lot to the players, like, to Shea, to Chet, to J-Dub. Also, congrats to Shea for getting a signature shoe.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's getting one. I don't know with who, but I
What'd
think
you
Converse.
cop? What'd you cop? I'm probably not copying.
I'm not a big Converse guy though.
The fuck is wearing Converse this year? I'm buying Jordans.
But like, congrats anyways. But I think like, you can have all the supporting like actors and all these like Oscar-nominated actors to win, but without a good director, you're gonna have a shit film, and that's kind of where the Thunder come in. Like, Mike Dagnall's like hella young, but he's hella smart, you know. So I just think like he gets his flowers for that.
Yeah, as a coach, and why I went Udoka also is like just the impact on the people. Like, you can tell that the players respect him as like not only as a coach but as like a person. Even though maybe you shouldn't, because like isn't some shit going on with him, but like you can tell the players like him and that they rally behind him. If he talks, you listen. Yeah. That's the kind of coach he is, and I think that's important for a young team trying to rebuild.
No, definitely, and I guess you could say the same for Dagnall, because he's like younger than LeBron, bro. Like,
it's nuts.
So when you have coaches like that can be personable, but like
is he personable? I've never heard this guy talk ever in my life. I don't know what he sounds like.
I don't know either. I actually don't.
Can you say that he's personable?
Well, if the players seem to get along in the locker room, he should have some sort of vibey presence.
You think he's doing TikTok dances with Jalen Williams?
Yo, I low-key think he did.
No, he does not.
I low-key
There's
think
no
he
way.
did. Yeah, I think he did.
No.
Yes.
He's like a 36-year-old white guy. Like, he's grown up coaching.
He probably has like kids that he does TikTok dances.
You know,
with.
Udoka's like down low in the Houston locker room with Jalen Green doing some fucking TikTok dances. Like, you know, he's kind of there. Like,
I think we should name off every head coach and see if they would do it.
They would do TikTok dance. Rajakovic, yes, okay. That's like, no, but I guess with like OKC, it's like he's more of a he's smarter than you, so like you should listen.
Yeah.
Where Udoka's like he talks, you listen. I think there's a difference there with those two guys. But it's both great things to be. That's definitely. It's not a bad thing. Yeah.
And there's like coaches that I would have definitely like Willie Green. Like he was like my second or third, just because like the Pelicans were ass last year.
Yeah.
They were ass, like capital ASS. Like,
damn.
But this year, like 5th in the West, like holy fuck, this is the scariest conference I've ever seen and they're still like somehow staying in the playoff spot. So
Yeah, and Willie Green, like, bro, this guy when he first got hired was like people thought it was like a good joke. Like he was one of those coaches. He was like a Jock Vaughn. Where like, oh, he'll be hired for maybe 1 or 2 years, and like he's probably gone. No, he's like serious.
did
coach.
he just lock in an extension? I could be wrong, but
Did he? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not following coaches. Like,
Okay.
I'm not following them. But like Willie Green, like I think now he's at the point where he's like a respected coach for sure.
and then you still got like, I like Jason Kidd because like they missed the entire playoffs last year, but they somehow pulled through this year. So I think he would sit second and third as well for me. But those are my takes for the best director.
No, that's and for me, I like to just shout out Jamal Mosley, just because the Magic they came out of nowhere, and
For sure.
when you have young guys, getting them to defend is hard. Like we see with Udoka, and I think for me maybe that's why I like the most about coaches with young players. Like if you get them to defend, that's like more than half the battle for me.
Yeah, because like everyone wants to shoot the ball,
Yeah.
but like no one wants to defend.
Lock down, yeah, and re-defend.
When you have a coach who emphasizes the importance of like getting stops and getting turnovers, like I think that just comes like so natural for the offense to just flow through after.
Exactly, because you can run transition, you can do all these other things where like, if you know you're good defensively, then you have a chance.
Have you watched
offensively.
Coach Carter?
No.
Ah, shit, you should watch.
I mean, I don't watch shit, bro. I'll be honest, like I don't watch no movies, dude.
If you watch Coach Carter, just like the first game, it was just like,
You spoil it.
I'll spoil it right now, but like it's just one scene. It's just one scene.
Okay, one scene.
Yeah, it's like, Coach, we don't know any offense plays. Coach was like, what'd you do all practice? We ran. So fucking run, bro. So, and they won the game.
Shit. Damn, that's actually a good way to put it. Actually, yeah.
So like they just ran the whole game and they won.
Oh.
So I think that's what Jamal Mosley. He probably played that tape of Coach Carter on the TV and
I'd be inspired, low key.
yeah, and it's just like, yo, Coach, like how are we gonna run a pick and roll? You're not running a pick and roll. You're running. And Paolo and like Franz were just like they're
Run into players. That character starts fucking prodding people.
I mean, he's built like a football player.
Yes, I mean, I've always said this guy, Bankero, like the way he's built, he could be a top 5 player in the league. Just the way he's built, 6'10", 260. Like, how are you stopping that?
I love how Bankero plays too, because it's like everyone's like, oh, it's either to the rim or out on the perimeter. This guy actually plays like within the mid range still,
game, yeah.
And I fucking love it because it's like a throw. He's a good mix between present and pass.
Yeah, like I remember watching it because I don't really follow rookies a lot too much, but like when I first saw Bankero play, I'm like, yo, this guy's just bodying through people, like going up and dunking that shit. It's like, yo, it's actually a real refreshment.
Yeah.
I think Shea, he's like the guard version where like he plays an in-between game more than he doesn't.
It's just funny because like Clippers and first year Shea, not that he was bad, but he took a lot of bad shots.
Yeah,
Like,
he did.
I remember him under Chris Paul, and Chris Paul would be like, yo, why are you shooting at mid range, bro? And then Shea will either make it or not make it, and she's just like, oh.
He's like, that's just his game.
Yeah, but like, look at him now. Like, he'll take whatever shot he wants and it'll go in, so.
Yeah. And I think his game has just evolved. Like, he has a way deeper bag. He knows how to manipulate defenses, and I think he's probably the best at that. He's probably the best ball handler.
He's my MVP this year.
Really?
He's my MVP. I don't think, without Shea, I don't think the Thunder are who they are.
That's valid. That is valid.
And like, maybe the Nuggets are where they are, but probably not.
That's the one with Jokic for me.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, the Thunder were just such a big surprise to me. It's like, yo, like, I have to give it to SGA.
That's valid.
Yeah.
All right, I'll move on to, well, we alluded to this, the best international player. So it's the best international player not named All-Star. Is it for you too?
Yeah, not named
Okay,
All-Star.
I was glad on this.
Yeah.
So the names I had: Victor Wembanyama, Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Domantas Sabonis, Kristaps Porzingis, and Larry Markkanen.
As well as Alperen Sengun, Jamal Murray, Franz Wagner, and RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett.
Hey man, respect Nathan, man.
That is super biased. That is like mega biased. But we can move on. Is he in your top 3?
No.
Okay.
He's my last one.
Okay, valid. You just want to like
Yeah,
in there,
I just
right?
want to sneak him in.
Polar Bear in Arlington,
Yeah.
Texas. So I think we both probably have the same guy here.
Okay.
I have to go with Wembanyama.
He's my second.
Second.
Yeah, he's my second because I'm just like, sure, like I love seeing the way he plays and the way he's done everything, but to me it's just like it's also like he's gonna win this award for the next 7 years. Like There's going to be one player that I think stands out because he was legit an All-Star candidate this year. It's Alperen Şengün.
Şengün.
I think Şengün should have been an All-Star this year, and even after his injury, I'm just like, yo, like, if he was there, like that win streak probably would have been like, the scores would have been way blown out even more.
You never know. There is a push and pull effect. Like, maybe if you don't run it through Green, maybe they don't go.
Maybe. But like, if anything, if Green becomes the first option, Şengün is just that Domantas Sabonis in that area.
Damn, you want to be Sabonis? No. Not a Jokic?
Bro, but like what? 50 triple double doubles or whatever for Sabonis this past season?
Mid though, like.
He should have been an All-Star.
Should have been an All-Star.
Yeah, should have been an All-Star.
Could be All-NBA probably.
I think
he should be.
I think he's like second or third team this year.
Yeah, he should be, which is crazy.
But to me, I think Şengün, obviously not in hindsight, but like if you look at it really analytically, I'd say like Victor Wembanyama definitely wins this award. But to me, it was just like, like Şengün put in a lot of work this year.
Yeah, he really did. Like, you should give him his flowers for that.
He stepped up, but like no, if it was between those two, I'd give it to Wemby. So yeah.
If you looked at it analytically though, like, it'd probably say like Porzingis is probably the best guy. But I don't like that. Like, I like having my opinion. I like having like what I think. For me, second place, I had to go with Markkanen though. Because this year Utah, they were on like a down slope, and Markkanen was out with injury a lot. Like, I think the Markkanen last year is closer to what he is normally, which is like number one option, maybe number 1A, I guess. 25 points a game. Like, he is insane, and he plays like three positions pretty much. He can guard like 3, 4, 5, I would say, and he can shoot. He does nothing on the court where like he takes away anything. He only like provides value, which I think is valuable for someone that's like 6'11".
And you're still in the case that the Thunder should have traded for him, right?
Yeah.
Because my thing is just like, how expensive is that? Like, how much would you have to give up?
Especially with who's their GM that like just fleecing teams?
Bro, it's the Boston Danny Ainge, right?
No.
Danny Ainge is there still.
No, that's in Boston.
Danny Ainge is.
No, I think Brad Stevens, bro.
Danny Ainge is in Utah.
Yeah, Danny Ainge.
So, I don't know. That's like 10 first-round picks out the window.
Yeah, he's definitely finessing. Yeah, so that's why it's probably impossible to trade for him. But like, if they could have made it happen, I would have done it.
Yeah, it's funny. They traded 3 first-round picks for him for Donovan. Like they got 3 in return.
Yeah.
And now they're gonna get 10. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Markkanen should have been traded to a contender this past year, but Danny Ainge knows what he's doing. He just needs more chips to back up.
Maybe they believe in their guys, because I truly believe, and I said it for the season.
So Utah first seed next year?
No, not Utah. And Keontae George.
Okay.
Keontae George can be that guard for them.
Okay.
Maybe they can be like a playing seed.
Playing seed?
Okay. They definitely can be there.
I can see 9th, 10th.
If they trade John Collins,
yeah, because he hasn't produced what we wanted this season.
And he's only taken away he's taken all the minutes from Walker Kessler, and I'm like, yeah, Walker Kessler's been playing bad, but like if you play him more, he'll probably play better, right? Like, you need to instill confidence in these guys. Like the way that Will Hardy, like as much as I like him as a coach, he just has not been like treating Kessler as like the center of the future. It sucks. I feel bad for him.
I mean, I think this year was weird because they just got so many other bigs on the roster. They kind of be like, all right, how am I going to delegate the minutes to who? So this year, now that they know John Collins doesn't work, he's back on the trade market. Kessler's going to get like 35 minutes a game again. So
I pray.
I think that's going to happen.
I feel like maybe Kessler, I'm worried that this could be a trend where like his leg injuries, maybe it affects how much minutes he plays. I think he maybe has to be like a 30-minute guy. I'm worried. Like, I don't want to say it because he's like so young.
Yeah.
But it could be a trend.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope
not. Best costume goes to the most well-designed jerseys this past year. There have been a lot of ass jerseys this past few years.
Majority probably.
Yeah, but we've had a few good standouts. So the nominees, and I have pictures if you want to post.
And you went home and away also.
A little bit.
I went more city, only city.
Yeah. I went like all the jerseys that they had, and obviously if you want, you can put these images on to the. If you want. But the nominees are the Phoenix Suns, the Indiana Pacers, the Orlando Magic, the San Antonio Spurs, and the Charlotte Hornets.
The Boston Celtics, the Houston Rockets, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Do you say them? No, you hate the jerseys.
The Aura ones are nice though.
Okay, and the New York Knicks.
And my winner goes to the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, the baby blue.
The baby blue, the jade. Holy.
It's not nasty.
It's. They might not be winning, but they're winning in this department.
Yeah, they definitely are. I'll have to go number one with them too, because like, it's just like, what they were before to now is insane in terms of jerseys.
I mean, like 2015, 2016. Ugh.
It's like you don't even want to play there. Like Al Jefferson, Kemba Walker, like.
I mean, like I don't know if I wanted to put those jerseys on. Like now you have the Feastables as your sponsor.
Yeah.
Holy, like I'm a fan with Charlotte right now. Like,
yeah, for real, bro. Like, and yeah, the jade you said, like in their city jerseys, like, man, the colors they choose all go together, which is crazy.
Didn't Jordan sell the team already?
I hope he. Yeah, he stole majority of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's where the difference came in.
That's where the difference is. And the first draft after he leaves, Brandon Miller, someone that's like super fucking good too. So yeah, they're definitely looking on the uptrend.
My second would be the Phoenix Suns though.
Yeah, you like the.
I just really like Phoenix and I really like Indy. The Indy with the spray paint on the side. Oh,
yeah, you do love that one. You do love that.
That's I'm biased still, but you know like.
No, you're definitely not biased. So those are good jerseys.
Those are definitely good jerseys, but I don't know. It's just so different because you don't see paint on the side like that no more.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of teams go with the basic jerseys.
Minimalism sucks.
Definitely sucks. For me, because I went city, I went with Houston and Sacramento as my 1 and 2.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, and the Kings, like, you think I'm a Kings hater? I'm not a Kings hater, bro. All right, so I'll give them their flowers with their jerseys.
Okay, yeah.
And for me, like, historically, I've loved on the side, like the name going down. The Thunder used to do that in 2017 with the orange jerseys. Someone else, Chicago did that, but they kind of fucked it up. I just love it. And then the checkered pattern, I love it. And obviously with Houston, the Rocket, each town, it's sick.
It's solid, yeah. It's definitely solid. Obviously, this comes down to preference.
Yeah.
Like the Aura Minnesota ones, those are nice.
Yeah,
those are really nice. So I probably would have put them, but I looked at like all the jerseys as a whole.
Yeah.
So I guess we had miscommunication there, but
yeah.
At the end, I'm just like, yeah. Still some ass jerseys this year, but like the ones that came through pulled through.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for next year, like, we get a real selection here.
Oh, for real, like we always like start off our seasons with like the jersey rankings.
Man, we were so fucking disappointed this year. Like,
oh my god, this was one of the worst years to be honest.
Like home and away, they have to make it look good because like yeah, you wear them every night, but like come on, bro, that's not an excuse to make them boring.
Do you like how home and away is dependent now? Like white can be worn both on the road and.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Okay. Because, like, to me, it's just, like, it can get so messy. Like
yeah, that's true.
At one game where both Memphis and OKC both wore the same color, like,
it's bad.
Bro, like, if you had white at home, this wouldn't be an issue.
Maybe white should be at home. Yeah, I think maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion. Just for organization's sake. But, like, at least it's more consistent with it without, like, you can wear your city jerseys at home from time to time. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Or in-game jerseys, like, that's fine, but not the whatever you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah.
And last one?
Last one, best haircut, which I didn't have a cool name for it. Did you?
No, I just said best hair.
Best haircut, yeah. So obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory. So I had Jimmy Butler for, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Larry Markkinen, Anthony Black, and Lonzo Ball.
And Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zach LaVine, and Fred VanVleet.
So you think of Kawhi is like, Kawhi and Shea have the same hair, but isn't Shea's just cleaner? Like,
but he got the beard too. I don't know.
Oh, you got the beard.
It's hair.
I got the best haircut. Yeah, that's a haircut.
I mean, like when you go to a barber, you can ask them to help you with your beard, right?
That's a beard line, I mean. It's a haircut.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
That's what the whole package. Yeah, Kawhi is cooking.
Yeah, because it's just like I love how it fades into the beard down low with the cornrows. Like I just think it's nice.
It's a classic look. Classic look. For me, I had to go with the flow, Larry Markkinen. You don't see the curl. You don't see this hair anymore. You don't see like the flow back. Like this, it's a hockey haircut. And I just had to give it to him. Like it's just It's goated.
I mean, y'all see it with Austin. Like Markkinen inspired Austin.
There ain't shit here, bro. Markkinen got like the full flow. You know what I'm saying? Got the full thing going on.
I don't think he sounds like that.
He does. He sounds more like this. He's like, hey guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he is.
For me, it was Zach LaVine. Like, I don't think you can go wrong with that haircut.
Yeah, the classic taper.
Yeah.
But he has a good hairline. You know, it's kind of like
it's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code. Really, is a cheat code. Like Lonzo Ball's the same way. Like,
yeah,
it's fucked up.
But I like how like Lonzo's kind of like, I don't know. I like the afros.
Yeah.
I like afros in my opinion. Like I used to try and like blow my hair out into an afro, especially back in grade 11. Like I tried to do that a lot.
Really?
Yeah, but then like, it just looked so bad on my end because I don't have curly or wavy hair. It's my shit's straight.
Yeah.
So like it would just like.
So why don't you perm? Why don't you perm it?
I don't know. Perms just they're pricey to be in. Like I don't. I'm never someone who spent a lot of money on my hair. Like my sister usually gets my haircuts and she does a solid job. So like I'm not complaining. So it's a free haircut at home. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like this summer I'm trying to go like buzz. Yeah, cause like, bro, I want to see
buzz in the summer.
Yeah.
You want the flow when you're playing baseball?
I mean, I can't play baseball with this right now.
You can play baseball with that, man. You can play baseball with that because you do what you're right.
How am I going to catch?
I don't know. You just kind of let it fall into the.
Break my other fingers.
What do you mean? It's not that hard.
Okay.
I think you're gassing it. You're gassing.
I low-key am, but like I just don't want to fuck it up even further. That's all. Yeah, but yeah, that's those are our categories. Were there any other categories we should have came up with? Because like honestly, I don't watch the Oscars a whole lot. I was like, oh shit, Oppenheimer won.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Did Barbie win anything?
Best original song? I don't know.
Oh yeah, they did win that bullshit. They should not have won that one. I'll be honest. Okay, this is like me personally. All right. When I watched Barbie, I personally thought it was one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
And which is it might be crazy to say, but like I personally like everything about the movie just like made sense for me. Like it was cool. It was nice. It was a really good movie.
Okay.
People shit on it, but I think it was good.
I fucking loved Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, the animated one?
The animated one.
I heard bad things about that.
Really? Because Kyle, Azin, and Andre and I we watched that movie on Azin's birthday. Holy fuck! We were mind blown.
It was like watching like if you're high as shit and you're watching was it like crazy to watch or what was it like?
The visuals were crazy. The colors were crazy. Like the plot was crazy. Like everything was like, it's like a 9 out of 10 movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, what's your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time? Guardians 3.
Oh yes, okay.
I don't know, like when I watched that shit last year, I cried in the theaters. When they killed the fucking walrus, I died.
Damn.
Yeah. Did you watch it? No. Bro, I was like bawling, bro. It was.
I wish I got into superheroes because I want to experience something like that, bro. Where I feel connected to the character.
No, oh my god, because I've been watching these guys since like 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
And like, this is 10 years in the making for me. So when I got to watch it last year, I was like, what the fuck? And the music just hits. It's like I love 80s, 90s music. So like, the music was just so solid for me.
Damn.
Yours?
Me?
Favorite movie?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna know it. It's like a 50s movie.
Okay. What is it?
Thomas Crown Affair.
I haven't heard of it, but like I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, that and Love with the Proper Stranger. It's because I don't know why I like it, but like my favorite actor is Steve McQueen. He's like a really old actor. Like I just think like the emotion that comes through some of these older movies is like it's like unmatched. I feel like personally.
That's your favorite actor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve McQueen, yeah.
I don't know. I just like the goofy actors.
The goofy actors?
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, they're funny guys. Yeah.
Again, like I'm a very big superhero like movie guy.
I can tell. Yeah.
I'm very biased in that case, but like I don't know. Like I've seen Chris Hemsworth's other work. It's goofy as shit, and I fucking love it. The movies are great, but like he just brings so much personality to the characters and.
Ah man, someday I need to get to like at least one superhero or something.
Bro, trust me. Start with Guardians. Start with like 1, 2, 3. You will feel what I feel.
I tried actually reading comics. I tried reading Spawn.
Spawn? Yeah.
I tried it, but like
you couldn't.
I can't do it.
I think like comics is tough because you need to be like actually invested in the characters to begin with, like from the start.
Yeah, from the start.
As a kid, Spider-Man was just like the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like still is.
Like for me, Superman was that dude, bro. But
Fam.
there's no Superman movie, bro. Like,
bro,
where
I
at?
know. Bro, like my wallpaper is Spider-Man.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see, but
Oh, I can. Okay, I can see. I can
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Spider-Man, like, like that's my wallpaper. So like, I just fucking love Spider-Man. So, the new Spider-Verse movie was supposed to come out today, but it got delayed because of the strike. Yeah. So
Lucky, bro.
I gotta wait another few months.
In a few months.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll be out of school by then, so like that'd be good.
Yeah, you'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah. And summer camp, so training camp for me, so that's gonna be fun.
Gee, you got busy time,
Like,
bro.
I mean, you're starting work tomorrow, no?
No. On the 8th.
Monday? Oh shit.
Blue Jays are in Tampa Bay and then like going to some next fucking place.
Oh shit. I thought they were at home, back home. So
No.
not yet.
We're
Okay.
home on the 8th, yeah.
All
That's
right,
the first time. And I will be watching this Blue Jays game. As you can see, he's wearing the Blue Jays gear, so like, I'm trying to actually follow baseball this year for real
Nice.
this time.
Yeah. To be honest, I only follow the Jays. Like when we sign a new guy, I'm just like, fuck, I gotta do my research
Yeah,
on
I know
him.
this guy. They have a new guy that he got his first hit last game.
Isaiah?
He has a long last name, right?
Is like Kinner Falafel.
Yeah. Someone falafel. Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah. I think he was won a Gold Glove before, so like I'm excited for his defense, but in comparison to Chapman, I don't think his offense is like on that par as last year, but it's okay. If anything, we didn't improve, but we didn't get shit. We just stayed the same.
Stay the same.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite player? I'm just curious.
On the Jays?
Yeah, or just in the league, yeah.
Well, my favorite player last year was Whit Merrifield. I don't know, he's just consistency. I love consistency, but like he kind of left the team. So right now, I'd say Vladdy.
Vladdy?
Something about Vladdy is just he's so fun to watch.
Yeah, he's a bomb. He's a bomb launcher.
He is. He hit that hella far home run the other day. Like holy, like I want to
that shit.
Yeah, I want to catch a home run ball from Vladdy one day.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
For me, it's funny to see like before I end it. It's funny to say Vladdy because for me it's Bo.
Bo?
I love Bo. He's just swag.
No, I swear, Bo is like every baseball fan like who's a girl like their husband. Like,
really?
Yeah,
Bo?
Yeah. I don't know, something. I think it's his hair, man.
Might be the flow. Yeah.
Yeah. Bo, Flo, so Flo.
Shit,
oh fuck, bro.
But he's drippy though. You got the headband going. He has his own style, which is I think
I think like Vladdy and Bo just a really good duo. Like they can take us far if they want to.
It depends on the pitching, I would say.
The pitching's fine. The pitching honestly is fine. It's the offense we don't have.
Did we not just give up a grand slam? I'm playing. I'm both the same. That one argument, the old head argument. That's like what my dad would say. He's like, even my dad, he watches basketball. And he watches like, he's watching hockey. He watched one power play of Toronto, like just 40 seconds of this like shift playing. He's like, no, this shift is trash. The Nylander line is garbage. That's what he said. I'm like, bro, what? You watched 40 seconds that were on the penalty kill, bro. Like, what do you want them to do, bro? that was funny for me. That's what I just did right there.
Nah, it's okay, you know, because season's just started. We've got 160 more games to go. So
yeah, which is crazy how much they play.
That's so much, bro. Like, basketball is 82, and I find that exhausting already.
Yeah.
And then baseball is like 162, so like, oh my god, I will cry.
Yeah, after pitching, I realized why pitchers have to take like breaks. Like why they have so much? Because like you literally like your arms are fucked up.
Throw out your arm sometimes.
Yeah, like 100 pitches and you're like, usually guys throw less than that now. Like 100 is.
100 is like old school pitching. Like nowadays, guys throw up to like 70, 80, and they're out of the game. So, I mean, it's also to preserve their bodies still. But.
Yeah, it's a long season.
And these guys are actually throwing like hard ass pitches. We're throwing shit pitches.
Yeah, we're throwing fucking garbage, bro. They gotta really like dial in, throw like 90 plus on their fastballs every time. Like it's tough.
Yeah, I can't even catch those. I broke my finger trying to catch. I broke my thumb from that. So, hopefully we recover soon.
Yeah, hopefully you do, because we gotta get out there again.
Yeah, for sure, man. We can end it there.
Yeah, we can end it there. Thanks for listening to another episode. We will see you guys in another 2 weeks.